That every child gets quality early childhood education, but I'm particularly focused on the 3 to 5 year olds to make sure that they do get the access that they need, because I think it's a good preparation for school. And I think also I want to see really top class ECE. I probably have more of a focus on being teacher led rather than play led type of learning, and I think that parents need to be aware of what they're buying. It's a huge investment.
My vision for it would be a sector that's quite diverse but responsive at the same time to the needs of the community, and I think that's very important to me. And as a vision, I do see a sector that has a lot more potential and can do a whole lot more. And it's central to, because we're looking at the starting point. Now, this is the starting point of young children's lives, and I think you've got to get it right. And that means having a service that is responsive, that it takes into account the community that you're working in, but also being mindful that it has to be quality. You know, we can't say diversity and use that as an excuse for shoddy practices. That's not on anymore. So I certainly would like to see a sector that's responsive to the needs of the communities, but at the same time offering a service that's, you know, of the highest quality.
My vision for early childhood in New Zealand, I'm very proud already of early childhood education in New Zealand, because I think we really are one of the top countries in the world. What I'd like to see is continuing momentum in the direction we've been going, which is towards a high quality service where teachers are really engaging with children and in supporting their learning, and they're making links with families and getting kids excited about learning so that they want to go on learning well after they have that early childhood experience. And I think you get that with a qualified workforce, with enough teachers who are well supported in their jobs and get good PD and so on. So I think we're moving in the right direction, but we need to maintain that momentum.
I think just from a primary school principal's perspective, I want them not to fall into all the traps, political discourses, propagandist discourses that we see principals' federations get into. And maybe that's going to be an advantage of not being regulated, that maybe there are more places for collaborative, and competition often breeds collaboration as well, and support mechanisms. And I really hope, apart from all the really awesome things around child development, parent engagement, all that sort of stuff, I think for the sector, coming from an educationalist, for the sector, I really want it to see, I want them to notice where the collaboration points are, not resist the collaboration points because they're too busy trying to patch protect. And I really wish that.
My vision for children, for early childhood education, is that all children in this country have access to quality early childhood education that sets them on a pathway of learning for life. It's highly achievable, it needs to be accessible for families, but for me, early childhood education is about community. It's not just about a child going to a centre or a kindergarten or an immersion setting. It's about a family being part of that community. So my vision for early childhood is that we have communities of learning where children and their families feel part of the learning environment, and they also set themselves on a pathway of learning for life.